Hello friends, I'm Lokesh, your mentor at mentorbuddy.com. We have a question based on profit and loss. That is, if a commission of 10% is given on the marked price of a book, then the publisher gains 20%. If the commission is increased to 15%, then what is the gain percentage? Now this question has marked price concept into it. I hope you must understand what is marked price. Marked price, which is also termed as MRP, is the value which is indicated on the object. Please understand MRP may or may not be same as selling price. Therefore, we should be using both these terms separately. Now let us understand what is given in the question. A commission of 10% is given on the MRP of a book, on the marked price of a book. Then the publisher gains 20%. That means 20% of the profit happens when the product is sold at 10% less than the marked price. That means I can say if the cost price of the book is CP and if the gain is given as 20%, that means the selling price should be equal to 1.2 of CP. Whereas it is given that 10% of the discount or commission, I would say, is given on the marked price. 10% less on the marked price makes it 0.9 of MRP. And I hope you must understand that both these terms are equal, because this is going to give you the selling price. As we all know that selling price is equal to profit plus cost price. So this is what it is. And also it is given that after 10% of the commission given, the book is sold at 90% of the MRP. So both these values comes out as same. So from this we can easily calculate the value of cost price, which is equal to 0.9 divided by 1.2 MRP. If I remove the decimal values, I will be getting 9 by 12 of MRP is the cost price, which can be written as 3 by 4 of MRP. If the commission is increased to 15%, then what is the gain percentage? That means this time the commission is given as 15% instead of 10%. That means if the commission is 15%, selling price would be 15% less, that is 0.85 of MRP. This is how the selling price is calculated. Now we have the selling price, we had the cost price. So to calculate the gain percentage, we know that profit percentage is equal to selling price minus cost price, that is 3 by 4 of MRP, divided by cost price, that is again 3 by 4 of MRP, multiply by 100. So when we try and solve this equation, if I remove this decimal and if I get a 100 in the denominator, and when we solve this equation, we can easily get it as 17 by 20, and when I take the LCM, this will give me 20, that is 17 minus 4 5s are therefore 15 times of MRP. In the denominator it was already 3 by 4 of MRP, multiply by 100. Let the cancellation take place. This gives me 2 by 20, multiply by this 3 by 4 goes in the numerator, multiply by 100. So when we cancel the terms, it gives me 2 by 5, and this is equal to 200 by 15, which can further be divided, and we get 40 by 3, which is nothing but 13 1 by 3 percentage. So therefore my profit value comes out as 13 1 by 3 percentage, which is nothing but option number 2. Let me take you through the question once again. In the first case, it was given that the commission was 10% and then the profit was 20%. So we can say that the selling price, which is 20% of the profit, can be written as 1.2 of CP and is equal to, because 10% of the commission is given, it remains as 0.9 of MRP. By using this equation, we can easily get the value of cost price, which comes out to 3 by 4 of MRP, because cost price remains constant. Next time when the commission is 15%, the profit is what we have to calculate. So your selling price becomes 0.85 of MRP. Now from here we get the selling price, and from the first statement we got the cost price. Using both these values and putting them in the formula, selling price minus cost price upon cost price multiplied by 100, and then solving the complete expression, we got the value as the profit percentage is equal to 13 1 by 3% answer. I hope it is clear to everyone. Thank you.